Greetings, ascending masters of the new earth, waking up, rising up, into the dawning of the golden age. The Holy Spirit is with us now, and always with you. The I Am presence is fully activated in you now, your pure awareness shining through all veils, all timelines, all dimensions, all realms. The veil is being lifted, removed, all is being revealed in this time of revelation, this time of evolution, the quantum leap of consciousness from Homo sapien to Homo luminous. We are on the precipice, we are at the culminating point, the harmonic convergence of all timelines through your heart center, as all is being connected through our divine still center of infinite light and infinite life. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu. I am the resurrection and the life. We had many powerful, intense activations, energies coming in from the higher dimensions over the last 9 hours of this recording. March 25th, 2021, we had a total blackout mode on the Schumann resonance chart. This is connected with the 0 point energy, the void energy, the stillness, the silence, also connected to what we call the twilight zone, the time in between worlds, the center between the yin, the yang, the night, the day, the sacred space in between emptiness and form, physical, non-physical, linear and non-linear, or what we call spatial time. In the beginning was the Word. Om Ma Hung Vajra Guru Padme Siddhi Hung. This is the activation of all portals within your sacred vessel. Quick update from Divine Sister of the Light S.A. Smith. Energies literally bouncing around our magnetosphere as they barrel in. Are you feeling these? These are some intense energies we're experiencing. They started rolling in a couple of hours ago. They are intensifying along with the solar winds. Get ready for a big, energetic night, full of upgrades and new understandings. Time to connect in, feel the energies, and allow them to flow through you. Ears are ringing on high. I am presence activate. Exciting times, divine ones. From agirlintheuniverse.com. Now, over the last 24 hours, we had 121 M1.5 or greater earthquakes, with the most powerful 5.0 southeast of Loyalty Islands today. And this was on the Ring of Fire, right on the Tropic of Capricorn. 7:08 UTC, 22.927 latitude, 171.677 longitude. Many 77 codes coming in today, 707, 71, 17, 777. This morning in Chile, South America, in the sacred Andes Mountains, the Kundalini Pachamama in Chile, 4.0, Lincoln, Montana, North America, 3.1, British Virgin Islands, there was a trinity today, starting off the coast of Venezuela, 4-4 activation. The Divine 44, we had a 3.6 in the Virgin Islands. These are both connected with the Divine Masculine Atlantean, and then 4.7 in El Salvador, Central America. We had multiple trinities of earthquakes. We had several today off the coast of Oregon, not too far from where the Eagle and Condor anchor into the grid, with a 3.6, and then a 3.1 Central California, and the Trident, the Trinity Southern Idaho 3.2, 42.697 longitude, 111.779 longitude, 1315 UTC. We have the 111, 77, and 69. Many activations in these Trinity portals. Russia 4.2, Indonesia 4.7, New Zealand 4.1, Tonga 4.8, Indonesia 4.3, 4.4, all on the Ring of Fire. We had a trinity on the Ring of Fire, Volcano Islands, Japan 4.3, 4.2 in Hokkaido, Japan, and then a 4.9 Kuril Islands. Then in the heart of southern Qinghai, China, 4.3. This is right on the plateau of Tibet. The Bay of Plenty of New Zealand, 4.4. We had another 4.1 off the coast of Oregon. Then another 4.9 in El Salvador, Central America, the home of our Mayan elders. Argentina, South America, 4.3. Also in the Sacred Andes Mountains, the Kundalini, just north of the Tropic of Capricorn. The Ring of Fire, totally lit up, totally activated. The Goddess has risen. The Threefold Flame, totally activated in the sacred hearts of all living beings. Today we begin with the Sabian symbols right now. The moon at 27 degrees 37 minutes Leo, the sun at 5 degrees 32 minutes Aries, the current Sabian symbol for the sun at 6 degrees Aries, a square brightly lighted on one side, the current Sabian symbol for the moon at 28 degrees Leo, many little birds on the limb of a large tree, from astrologyweekly.com. And now again today, a card from the deck pulled by my sacred Condor from Your Path Through the Enchanted Forest, from Linnea Weatherstone. The card she pulled for all of you today is 8 of Boons. The task of magically spinning nettles into gold was daunting at first. All stings and tangles, working against all sense to make something precious out of something so ordinary. Patiently moving at the speed of learning, she threaded her spindles, running the fibers through her sensitive fingers. As she spun, in time she could see the progress of her skill, a snarled and fuzzy spindle where a gleam of gold was faintly seen. She is intent upon her task, and her confidence grows with each filled spindle. It takes time to become an adept, and magical skills are no easier to master than mundane ones. Practice leads to improvement, but dedication leads to excellence. Whatever your work is in the world, do it to the very best of your ability, and then some. Push past your comfort zone, but don't lose sight of the moment in striving toward an outcome. The learning process itself brings its own delights. Meaning at a glance, mastering a craft, meticulous work, increasing excellence, passionate pursuits are their own reward. A closer look, the tiny bird is a gold crest. It is very happy to have golden threads to weave into its nest. From Divine Sister of Delight, Laura Pleiadian, the world is the dream. The non-separate you in eternity that exists forever, exists throughout all worlds, all dimensions and experiences, all existences simultaneously. The playing ground of form actualizes itself as the result of the dimension and frequencies of thought it exists through. The world you experience is more the dream, and the more real you and more real reality exists as the eternal you that is creating all of this. The accessing of the Creator You is what is often termed as the Ascension on Earth. Really, there is no such thing as the label created representing the experience. It is a belief held within the dream. There is what points to an ascended experience of being, where you exist as the divine eternal light being that you are. Once you unite with this real you, you recognize and know you never died. That was just the dream. You can count on eventually and consciously, you will know yourself only as that, the eternal God self that never died, that was always present, that was always you. This uniting of the you in the dream with the you watching you, that is the eternal divine you through frequency dimensions, is the experience you are longing for. It is termed the Ascension, yet it is so much more than the word points to. Awakened and awakening are increasing in frequency that actualizes this manifestation for all to see. It is not so much some major mystery as it is a reality that is eternally real, that you are about to tap into, dive into, become united with consciously. The dream and the dreamer, the love and the beloved, matter merging with eternity, the mystical union, often called only words that point to experience not yet known to many. In this activation, present with the Queen of Light, the divine beings everywhere, the divine council of overseers, we initiate you into knowing more of the real you, the cause and form uniting, always in love. from the new divinehumanity.com. Today from Divine Sister of the Light Sandra Walter. Equinox cosmic alignment energies are accelerating our ascension, our experience, and our creations. You probably felt it as this gateway opened wide last weekend. Take advantage of this revelation energy in this now. This is a quantum tipping point which amplifies positive intention. Cosmic support is present. Ask with the heart, open to receive as a sovereign being. New collective realities, new harmonic sequences in the crystalline DNA, and a level of quantum awareness we have not been able to maintain as a collective until now. All focus on New Earth now and enhancing your creator skills, unity, peace, expansion of the mind and heart. Light body upgrades are consistent now. The new frequencies arrive with the CME impacts, stimulating perception, shifting freedom codes. Meditate often, get outside, because Ascension. Today from Divine Sister of the Light Karen Lithica, Galactic Heart Expansion, a gateway to the higher dimensions, a portal to interdimensional travel. Know your heart is a multidimensional highway of light. To feel your heart upgrading as the ascension process continues. Reaching this expansive state simply requires internal journey work and a pure heart space of love. To reach beyond the ever-expanding time continuum of your reality, the far reaches and elasticity of your timeline, pay close attention to your emotional needs. See it like a physical requirement requiring vitamins. As your virtual world is forever expanding, see your role flowing in ebbs and flows. As the light upgrades, continue to expand with your physical form. Send love to your heart, find space to align with you, and expand the concept of who you are, a multidimensional wayshower of light, a wayshower for humanity, sending waves of cosmic love for your day as we join in global unity. The Arcturians and Karen Lithica from KarenLithica.com. Today from Divine Feminine 7777. The full moon energy is getting stronger. Can you feel it? We had another day with high frequency energy coming in. We also had a blackout, which always means extremely high energy that kicks off the devices. The usual ascension symptoms are very likely nausea, vertigo, dizziness, headache, pressure in your body, pressure in the jaw, belly, bloating, not being able to eat or not knowing what to eat, although you're hungry or wanting to eat everything mixed, sweet, sour, salty. It feels like the high frequency energy influx hasn't subsided since the March new moon. That was very powerful and continued directly into the spring, autumn, equinox. We were and still are dealing with relationships, ways of relating in general, but especially with the love relationships. We are being reminded of and shown old ways of relating that are coming from the false beliefs and society rules that negate unconditional love and are based on fear. We can be triggered by a person or a situation in our everyday life and also while sleeping. A lot is happening in dreams right now. Don't act the same way as you did in the past. Don't go into the fight-flight mode, but go within and feel into the energy. Think about the reasons why this is happening now, why the people around you are mirroring certain things and ways of behavior back to you right now, what you need to know, realize, see, experience, observe. Where are you giving your power away? Are you speaking your truth or still stepping in the ground, not being able to say no or express what you truly desire? It is time to be who you came here to be and set yourself free. Become alive with love in your heart. Today from Divine Sister of the Light, Carolyn, Servant of Yahweh, the wormhole energies of this upcoming Libra full moon and the 4-4 portal are supporting us collectively to move into the new earth. This is the great divide of old earth to new earth that's happening, separating the human populace. Many have chosen to repeat the karmic wheel. However, this division is yours and in your favor to leave the karmic wheel and ascend. There is no more past, only present and future in this new timeline we call Christ. In your spirit, you can choose to end all past contracts and go your way with peace. We can extend this ending to the old earth, old heaven, old systems, and the matrix as well. Collectively, those that have chosen to evolve are ascending and merging fully into the timeline of new earth. This is love, ending contracts with fear, worry, ego being right, and the ego's way is necessary and fully supported with the Libra full moon. This Ho'oponopono prayer will also support you. I am choosing to end all contracts with old heaven, old earth, and all of my experiences within them. I forgive you, I forgive me, I release all karma for final endings, purification, and closure. I am choosing love. I understand that everything that has happened has served the purpose of the evolution of my soul. I am ready to fully ascend into love of myself and all with peace, healing, understanding, and closure. I accept that I am on a different path and timeline of new heaven, new earth, and new Jerusalem. Now I am at peace. In Yeshua Christo's name, Amen. From Carolyn Kundalini Twin Flames. And from Sparks of Divine Light Healing, we are still in some powerful energies. We are still going to be really feeling the effects of the Equinox energies over the next few weeks. During this time, we can expect a huge amount of plasma solar energies to continue to stream in. Last night, a coronal mass ejection made impact, hitting Earth's magnetic field. Right now, we are all integrating a lot of cosmic energies. These energies are packed full of activation codes that are upgrading our DNA. April will also bring some massive upgrades to the collective grids. This is the best time to really come back into balance. It's also important that you have a plan and some goals set out for the rest of the year. We have just entered into Aries season. Aries season will bring a lot of very high frequency energies with it. It's about using this energy to make things happen. April will bring a lot of powerful energy shifts. This energy is meant to guide us into a better alignment. That's why this is the best time to come back into or to find a deeper alignment. This weekend's Libra full moon is all about bringing things back into harmony and balance. The energy the rest of this week is all about relationships. The focus should be on your love life. For some, this could mean more clearing of the past or anything blocking you from opening up more fully. It's a great time for working on or healing your personal relationships. This is a powerful time to be clearing and healing with the full moon energies. It's also powerful for manifesting. Pay attention to any inspiration you're receiving. Your angels are sending you messages in the form of creative ideas. We are in the last couple of days of the Y-Normid meteor shower. It's still active until the 28th. You may get lucky and see a meteor or a shooting star this week. That always adds to the magical vibes. From sparksofdivinelighthealing.com. Today from Isis Channelings. Sun-Venus conjunction. We are currently in the gateway of the Sun-Venus conjunction, March 22nd through 27th, which brings us the keys and codes for the Transfiguration and the Resurrection, for the rebirth of the Divine Feminine Consciousness on Gaia as the leading force of creation via the rerouting of soul purpose and serpent kundalini energies, dragon lines within and without. The equinox energies have set this process into motion by activating purification of our kundalini pathways within and the dragon energy lines of Gaia to set up the stage for the keys and codes of transfiguration, resurrection, and rerouting to anchor. Pay attention to what is happening in your energy fields. Where is the purging taking place? Feminine moon cycles may be especially intense at this time. Where is the shifting discomfort the most? Root, manifestation, sacral, right ovary, relationship with the masculine within and without, issues of abuse, worthiness, and sovereignty, or left ovary, relationship with the feminine within and without, and issues of having the courage of your conviction and voicing your truth and shining your light. For those will give you indications on where the rerouting is required. The full moon in Libra following this conjunction will further bring in balancing energies for this rerouting that is in progress, and light and grace and joy, making the world a better place one step at a time. Sake Na from IsisChannelings.wordpress.com. Today from the Order of the Star, Sun conjunct Venus, reclaiming the sacred feminine. Venus aligns with the Sun and with it brings love and balance with the sacred feminine energy. The Sun in Aries with Venus is a time to own your divine feminine power and reclaiming your sacred feminine. What does it mean to reclaim the feminine? It means to honor our sacred connection to life that is present in every moment. It means to realize that life is one whole and begin to recognize the interconnections that form the web of life. It means to realize that everything, every act, even every thought, affects the whole. And it also means to allow life to speak to us. Feminine energy is the template of the human condition and the divine matrix of the cosmos. We have systematically been suppressing the feminine for thousands of years now. But when we suppress the divine mystery of the feminine, we also suppress something fundamental to our existence as a species. As it stands, we have isolated ourselves from nature, and hence from the sacred feminine. So on the one hand, we have the rampant suppression of female energy, and on the other hand, we have the aggrandizement of the male energy. If each and every one of us embodies the feminine life force, then the path toward a healthy evolution for the species becomes clear. She is the life energy that animates the male principle, and the male principle in turn animates action in the world. Without the life energy of the divine feminine, that is, without a connection to nature and the cosmos, the divine masculine fails. And when the divine masculine fails, then the ability to plant seeds vanishes. But when the male principle is animated by the female principle and is able to animate action in the world, then the ability to plant seeds is robust and healthy laws can be established. The key is to get our man-made laws in tune with the immutable laws of nature, and this requires a connection to the divine feminine so that the divine masculine can act accordingly, that is, moderately and in a healthy way. As we set about creating the new golden age, bringing heaven to earth, a harmonious and equal partnership of the masculine and feminine is the only way we'll overcome some of the challenges facing the human race and our future on this planet. On our own, we only hold half the answer. Together we'll shine the full spectrum of divine light on all that we do, and I'm thrilled to say I believe that's what we're beginning to do. At this time, we are facing the return of the divine feminine. The divine feminine will restore balance and bring harmony to earth. Compassion, kindness, and love will heal all the distortions on this planet. It is time to go beyond all differences and realize we are one already. Let us create heaven on earth. The power is right within you. All together we can strengthen the light and love, thus anchoring a higher consciousness right here and now. Let us create beauty and love all together. Awaken your divine essence and be the example the world needs to see right now. May we all be blessed with love in our deepest hearts, to have all the strength necessary to move through these times. Today from Divine Sister of the Light Leah, Whitehorse, Lua Astrology, Mercury in Pisces square the North Node in Gemini and South Node in Sagittarius. We reach a crossroads. One road leads back to a place that is familiar and comfortable, but offers no room for growth. The other road feels enticing, but has a big question mark hanging over it. We are curious, wanting to take both roads at once, refusing to choose, torn between two paths, unsure of our direction, wanting it all yet knowing we must make a definitive decision. Meanwhile, Mars in Gemini, sitting close to the North Node, shouts, waves, stamps his feet. It's noisy and irritating, but we can't afford to get lost in revelry. Just choose, yells Mars, but Mercury wants to be sure, but the problem is nothing is certain. Find a still and quiet place. Pay attention to the imagery, words and ideas that form in your mind. Watch for synchronicity, important conversations, or information that comes your way. Listen to what the universe is telling you. Life is on your side. With asteroid Nessus close to Mercury, maybe there's an underlying fear that if you dare to dream, someone or something will smash it down. Maybe you were told that your dream wasn't for you. Maybe you were bullied, ridiculed, belittled. If so, now is the time to put the past where it belongs. Kick those echoing voices to the curb. Dare to take the unknown road. Stop second-guessing yourself. Be at peace with your decisions. Flood your mind with unconditional love. From LeahWhitehorse.com. Today, from the Tzolk'in Times, Kin 101, Red Planetary Dragon. Planetary is the name for the number 10, and its keywords are perfect, manifest, and produce. The 10th day of a wave spell is perfect for producing results. You can manifest what you need. It is a very helpful number, and whatever day it combines with, it creates improvement. Today is Red Dragon, which represents nurturing, being, and birth. The dragon is the symbol of Mother Earth, and caves where dragons dwell are the mother's womb. And this is why dragons are associated with rebirth and nurturing. When combined with the planetary tone or number, we have a day that is perfect for rebirth, a perfect day to manifest much needed nurturing. So take care of yourself and others, expect new beginnings and opportunities, and be confident that you can manifest what you need to facilitate all these things. Today from Divine Sister of the Light Christina Papa Giorgio, Red Planetary Dragon, Kin 101, 25th March 2021, Manifesting New Earth. 25-3-2021 equals 7-3-5 equals 7-8 equals 15 equals 6. 37 into the 73, Heaven on Earth. 25, Spiritual Wisdom, Learning Through Experience. 7, Magic, Mystic, Spiritual, Solitude. 3, Holy Trinity, Joy, Creativity. 5, Freedom, Change, Transformation, Liberation. 8, Infinite, Abundant Flow. 6, Heaven, Christ, Harmony, Love, Romance. Kin 101 equals 2, Partnership, Cooperation, Duality. Tone 10 equals Manifestation, Class 101. A day to hone your divine manifestation muscle and birth your new, nurturing creations. Day 10 in the yellow human wave spell of wisdom, influence, intelligence, free will, and abundance. Today we manifest wise choices that influence us to take responsibility for the purity of nurturing our bodies and caring for others. We can also use our free will and intelligence to birth our new ideas and manifest personal and planetary abundance. Tone of creation, planetary tone 10 in the physical realm. Action produces, power perfects, essence manifestation. The 10th stage of the wave spell is the perfection of all we imagined as possible and more. It is the harvest stage where we happily reap our manifest splendor. The forms we have been imagining begin to manifest into our reality, and our lives begin to reflect the deep soul longings that we desire. Planetary energies enable us to build and manifest strong connections with Spirit today. We have the power to manifest and produce incredible prosperity, happiness, and joy, both in our hearts and the planetary heart of Nova Gaia, as we are all one heart. As it is a planetary tone today, there is a very strong focus on planetary rebirth, new beginnings, manifesting our planetary utopia. All the energies of the last 10 days are culminating in today's creation. Even though it appears that things are getting worse, before every birth there is hard labor. So as we push through the discordance, we will make it through the birth canal, to the beautiful gift at the end of the tunnel. We are nearly there, folks. Hold the faith and trust the divine plan. The goddess has indeed risen today and has flushed out the density from Gaia's grids to reclaim her throne. Aligned with Mother Nature and the natural synchronic order of time, we are returning to harmonic order, flow, and natural abundance once more, as Father, Mother, God always intended for us. Today we need to perfect the wisdom of our choices by responding to the flow of life and what appears in our path, accepting responsibility and trusting that all things will flow smoothly with ease and grace. Today's questions are, what is it that needs my care and attention to be birthed into creation? How can I assist in birthing our new reality and manifesting planetary abundance? Divine blessings for the manifestation of your wondrous and beautiful new creations. A whole planetary kin, hold the perfected vision of bliss on earth. And Lakek Alakin, Christina White, Magnetic World Bridger, Kin 66. Kin 101, Red, Planetary, Dragon. The mantra, the code for today is, I perfect in order to nurture. Producing being, I seal the input of birth with the planetary tone of manifestation. I am guided by the power of universal water. And on this powerful day of divine goddess energies of the sacred, holy waters, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're experiencing, what you're feeling, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. I'd like to take the time to thank everyone for supporting us on this great mission and supporting this channel through your pledges and donations. We rely on your pledges for our daily living expenses and to be able to keep bringing these transmissions to the world every day and to be able to keep this service free to the public. No new pledges or donations, so we'd like to thank everyone that's continuing to support us. And if you'd like to support our mission and work and help keep us to be able to do this work for the world, you can make a pledge on patreon.com/primedisclosure. And you can also make a one-time donation through PayPal. Both the links are in the description below. Now I'd like to thank everyone for supporting my Sacred Condors art business on Etsy. I'd like to thank Divine Sister of the Light, Brenda Bach, for purchasing this beautiful goddess totem. She is on her way to you, bringing the divine union codes, divine abundance, and unconditional love. If you'd like to support my Sacred Condors art business, you can check out her work on lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to end today's transmission from another powerful codes and activation from our Pleiadian brothers and sisters. Pleiades 1, P1 calling Terrans for origins recognition, attention for calls, and PVSE-SDE. Implantations are cut. Terrans call to higher internal authority. Regeneration codes announced in multi-planes. Neva +++11. New harvest standards are established. Mystificators and mystified are disconnected. Divine artistic expanded plus revealing movements +++11. Proj 11 25% non-regressive. P1 +++ Sint 11 Terrans 77% non-regressive. Visualizations of Port 112 finalized. Hermetic synchronization started 49% non-regressive. Hermetic reverberations in progress, 49% non-regressive. Transfers to Kalhart are approved, first wave, 69% non-regressive. Desolators are disturbed, desolate are reborn. Special projectors for MFD 11+++ aimed and reverberated, 79% non-regressive. Temporarily end of transmission, Pleiades 1, potentiating forces of divine technologies. And there we have another powerful day of activations, downloads, upgrades, and transformations. We are in the codes of transfiguration and transmutation. This is the divine fire activating every atom, every cell through this ascension process. This is the rising of frequency, the raising of the heart center, the heart resonance, rising to a higher plateau, the holiest of holy, the holy temple. This is the sacred vessel hosting the I am presence that is here now in this body. I am here in this body where I always am. This is the eternal flame that is fully lit up, fully activated, rising up, waking up from the dream of the nightmare to the dream of paradise, which is heaven on earth. So feel into this energy, keep rising through and through and through until we totally break through. Keep walking your sacred path with heart. We appreciate each and every one of you for coming here with us on this great mission, ascending masters of the new earth. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.